I have talked about some of the weirdest and scariest things narcissists do. But today, what I am going to share is going to blow your mind. I assure you that. You have heard me talking about narcissists weaponizing stuff like food, your emotions, and their health against you to get sympathy. But what if I told you that some go as far as using drugs to maintain control, disorient, and confuse their victims? Unbelievable. I am Danish, a narcissistic abuse recovery professional, and today we're diving into a disturbing topic: 5 demonic ways a narcissist uses drugs to destroy you. This isn't just about the verbal manipulation or emotional games you have heard of before. It is about the dark, almost sinister extremes a malignant or psychopathic narcissist might go to bring you down. Let's uncover these 5 terrifying strategies one at a time. Number 1, they may secretly drug you or alter your medicines to confuse you. One of the most sinister tactics a narcissist may use is drugging you without your knowledge to keep you in a state of absolute confusion. I'm talking about a calculated violation. A narcissist may slip substances in your food or drink to make you more docile, emotionally unbalanced, or to induce a foggy state where it becomes hard for you to think clearly or to function properly. For example, you are at a social occasion and that narcissist decided to lace your drinks with tranquilizers, causing you to feel weak, lightheaded, or even to black out. Why? Well, to use that moment of vulnerability to manipulate conversations, twist events, and to gaslight you into believing you are overreacting when you try to confront them about it. This kind of covert drugging leads to memory gaps, leaving you feeling like you are losing control of your own reality. In another instance, they may secretly alter your medication, like switching out pills, decreasing or increasing the dose, or slipping in blood pressure or heart medication, causing bouts of dizziness, exhaustion, and other physical changes that you may not understand. You change your diet, go to gym, and even lean on them for support, the very person causing the harm. What do you get told? There is nothing wrong with you. Toughen up. Stop making things up. This kind of manipulation destroys trust, not only in the narcissist, but in your own perception of self and the world at large. It goes beyond emotional abuse, as I told you, leaving you feeling trapped in a cycle of self doubt and an overall sense of bad health. Number 2, they may slowly poison you to weaken or unalive you. This one will shock you to your core. A narcissist may actually resort to slow poisoning to get rid of you without leaving any evidence behind. It is the kind of malevolence that goes beyond the ordinary. It is deliberate and devastating. They might start with small, seemingly insignificant changes like adding something extra to your drink or meal. You wouldn't even suspect a thing, but over time, the effects accumulate. You feel drained, constantly tired, like you are battling an invisible enemy inside your own body. Imagine facing relentless fatigue, chronic dizziness, or unexpected bouts of nausea that have no clear cause. Your health begins to deteriorate, but you can't pinpoint why. What is even more insidious is that while you are spiraling, the narcissist watches you struggle. They might even play the worried partner, offering help and pretending to care, all the while feeding you poison. Can you believe that? You start attributing your symptoms to stress or aging, but the truth is that they have been orchestrating this all along. You may wonder why. Like, why do they do this? Well, they need to get something they can't while you are alive or while you're functioning. They may also do this to shut you up. They don't want to pay attention to you. I know this because I have witnessed people going through this and then finding out later. I wish I could share the details, but they are really gruesome. The subtlety is the real horror. It's not a sudden attack, but a slow erosion of your strength, health, and confidence until you are either a vegetable or dead. This is what makes narcissists dangerous. This is why I call them evil. They cause so much damage and then roam free, acting like they are the victim in their stories. Number 3, they may drug you to frame and isolate you. This one is different. A narcissist may go as far as drugging you not only to cause disorientation, but to frame you as the unstable one. The intention behind this tactic is to destroy your credibility, making you look like the person with a problem while they remain the concerned one or the reasonable partner. They could slowly introduce substances in your food or drink, enough to alter your behavior or impair your functioning without your knowledge at all. This can lead to moments where you seem irrational, emotionally unpredictable, or out of control in front of others. It is a calculated move to shift the focus away from their manipulative and abusive actions, making it look like you are the one losing your grip. For instance, they might add something into your drink just before an important social event. You may suddenly feel overly emotional or confused in front of people you trust. You may become aggressive. Later, the narcissist may quietly express concern. Oh, I'm so afraid to those same people about your behavior, planting seeds of doubt about your stability. From there, the narcissist may escalate the situation by suggesting to friends, family, or even authorities that you are on drugs or mentally unstable. They may manipulate circumstances to make it appear as if you have a problem, potentially getting you to fail a drug test or even framing you as a danger to yourself and the society at large. This kind of attack about cutting you off from your support system, isolating you from those who might otherwise believe your side of the story, make you lose custody and alienate you from your children. The aim is to get the worst out of you while they convince everyone else that they are the sane, rational party trying to help you. It's a devious way of caging you in through your consciousness or the lack of it. Number 4, they may use substances to turn you into a silent zombie. This is where the narcissist's manipulation turns into a full-blown megamind psychopathic strategy of puppeteering you. When they want to monitor your every move, they'll slow you down. The narcissist will use drugs that make you sluggish and overly dependent, ensuring that you can't function without them knowing exactly what's happening in your life. They may feed you mood-altering substances into your meals, turning you into a silent zombie who does not feel or experience anything. They push you into a state where you can't even make decisions without them. This drug-induced compliance makes it easier for them to pry into your personal life, invade your privacy, and tell others you have gone crazy. When you're weakened and constantly second-guessing yourself, what does the narcissist do? They may tell you, oh, you need to give up everything, your finances, and let me take over. This isn't chaos for chaos's sake. It's a calculated effort to make you lose everything that you may have worked really hard for. Let's say your money, your relationships, your goals, aspirations, visions, and even your hobbies. This is a way to force you to replace your brain with their brain while they chip away at your sense of autonomy and independence, turning your world into something they alone can control. Number 5 and the last one. They may manipulate prescription drugs to gaslight you. If you're taking prescription medication, perhaps for anxiety, depression, or physical ailments caused by the relentless stress of being with them, they may twist the narrative to suit their control. They'll imply or outright say that the very fact you need medication is evidence that you are unstable or incapable of handling your life affairs. They might encourage you to take higher doses. Oh, I care for you, claiming that it's for your own good, while quietly using the side effects to paint a picture of you as overly emotional, forgetful, or incapable. In a lot of cases, they hide medication or manipulate the person, setting up situations where the victim is left off balance, feeling scattered and unsure why. This creates a perfect opportunity for them to step in, appearing as the voice of reason when they were the ones creating the chaos in the first place. The gaslighting intensifies when they start suggesting you are dependent on the medication, accusing you of being unable to cope without it, even when they were the ones who might have encouraged its use. Every time you have an off day, a moment of forgetfulness, or an anxious spell, they're quick to point out how the medication isn't working and how you are the one with the actual problem, not them. Now, your question may be, how do I know if I'm being drugged by the narcissist? How do I find out?